Hey everybody, welcome back. Episode 44 of Let's Lose as a Massagetae. Fight went as expected. I let my young axes do some work. They didn't really need to, but I didn't lose a single armored horse archer, even though they were fighting the whole time. But these guys were getting like 12. You see, I'm still not sold on the horse archers, man. Like they were fighting the whole battle, and they were getting 12, 14, 9 kills. They got outkilled by the young axes. You know, like they don't do that much damage as archers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it. They really don't. Oh, apparently their pikemen got away.
Your next command.
So I didn't get a choice to occupy. So this over here, I mean, if they say I'm gonna have 95%, I'm kind of concerned about losing a unit. Like, I don't want to lose a two silver chevron horse archer with 12. I'm really nervous that would happen. I think I'm gonna play this in fast motion. So sorry about this, but I'm not gonna lose a that leveled up horse archer with $750 at least of equipment upgrades on them because auto resolve randomly picks them.
Spears ready. Stay ready.
So I don't really care what goes on here.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
I think that might be everyone. I want him to retreat. Oh, he can't retreat. Well, I want him to go away. Go like over there. I want everyone else but you. Oh, here we go. Just to get things lined up here. See, the regular archers have no problem fucking dealing with this. I'm gonna do flaming shot on the elephants though. Persian cavalry on it.
Step archers.
Don't you dare skirmish.
Our general is under attack.
What are you doing? These guys might have some problems going on here. Elephants are dead. Running amok. Dude, I'm not clicking on the elephants. Don't shoot the elephants. Why? I'm not clicking on them. Why does it keep saying that I'm clicking on them? Who is shooting at them? Why are they shooting at their own shit? Unless it's like my guy's routing or something. Dude, can my own...
Understood.
Can my archers just win this by themselves? When they're not getting effed by elephants?
Our men flee the
I try to do something for 1 second, F this shit. These guys are going right at these archers.
Missile riders! Come on, horse archers! Kill!
I want to get the... Okay. Yes, run please. But get stuck on trees, make sure... Oh, they turned around to shoot. Oh, that was a bad mistake. Sorry, I said I was going to play this on fast time, but I'm not. Okay. Whatever those guys decided they needed to do there. I have them highlighted. Oh, they're in formation lock. You know, not really what I wanted to do.
Step archers! Step archers! Quickly now! Missile riders! Now!
I think I need to run these guys down. I mean, look, they're getting full shots at these guys, and they're, you know, it's not like they just obliterate units. And they're still alive. They've been getting volleys at them, you know, this whole time. At least they're shooting the correct amount of shots, it appears. So these are guys with their back turned and routing. And it still takes them, you know, quite a bit to kill them. It's just not that much damage, man. Doing 37 missile damage with no armor piercing damage. This isn't a lot of damage. I don't even know how that works out, like the rate, because like my guys have 108 armor. Does that lock? I mean, I might have to do some research or something and see, like, oh, here we can just shoot at these guys. Or if someone knows and could leave a comment, that would be great. How the armor, you know, factors into the Cajun. You know, like, I think, you know, from what I understand, there's you take armor, you take damage. There's armor piercing damage and there's regular damage. The regular damage has a chance to be mitigated, or is that the right word? Mitigated? Mitigated. Mitigated. By the armor, or blocked completely. And units have health, so like armor piercing damage will always go through the armor and hurt their health of the unit. I think this is done on like a per man basis in the unit. And then there's armor value is divided into shield value and regular armor. Regular armor obviously superior to shields because regular armor is on all the time. Whereas shield, apparently, if they're getting flanked, I still want to know if, like, if a unit with a shield is in combat, I want to know if their shield is blocking range attacks. You know, because they're not holding their shield. Like, they have that animation where they hold their shield up to block arrows, you know? If they're already engaged in melee combat, you know, they're not, how many kills do these guys have? 0? That's not true. They killed the elephants like themselves, did they not? Maybe they just got them to rout. I don't really know. I don't know. I was talking about some stuff I forgot. I have a bad memory. I pressed this button to see where. I'm gonna get some fat ass research in like 2 turns. These guys, again, I mean, in my opinion, they should be taking more damage than they are. Don't necessarily want to break off the siege.
Allfather be praised. How can I help?
But on the other hand, I don't think that they can hold out against, let's say, you know, 3 of these units. Oh, all my construction got fucked over. What kind of mercenaries do I have here? None. This is also going to rebel. Wasn't there someone else? Now this guy,
When your feet bleed, you can moan.
I think, would be able to stop him.
My warriors. Allfather
I mean, call me crazy,
how can I help?
but I think they would have a shot. And call me, you know, maybe sometime. Especially if I move this guy over here.
Allfather be
I
praised.
wonder if I could give him all the troops
Your next command? Battle.
so they don't get the penalty
Father be
of
praised.
the morale.
Excitement at last.
Gotta game the system, man. It games you.
You have further orders? Thirsty for battle. Get to it, men.
So now I think I have a full up stack of guys that don't have that penalty. I can also find their most beastly army. And those have 32, 32, 32. These have a lot of slingers. Slingers can also be routed in like 2 seconds. 13, 11.
Allfather
What do we got here? We don't.
how can I help?
All Father be praised. How can I help?
These have elephants. I think. Well, alright, these guys have more yellow. Even though they have less units. These guys have some cavalry. So do these guys. I think I'm gonna go with these guys here. Well, good thing this is a authority-based spy, as we only get the 57% chance, and it fails.
Allfather
No,
be
it didn't go
praised.
as well as I
How
thought
can I
either.
help?
We did lose this settlement down here, but this can be corrected.
Yeah. Wah! To battle.
Now I have these galleys. Come on, can you throw fire sticks when you're under one of those? Or like, what is the point of them? You know what I can do?
None will escape.
Continue the siege. Besides sit here for 6 turns while they chase me around the map. I can take this guy. Well, I can actually take this guy and go over here. But I could take this guy and I mean, I guess I wouldn't be poisoning this army, so it might not be worth it.
Blood on the
I think it would be worth it to take this guy over here. Kind of like assassination chances. Not bad. 46% chance to stop him. And we can assault directly their elephants. Although I don't think the elephants are, the AI are that big of a problem.
I'll teach them.
But let's do that. You know, I would have prevented the one army from reinforcing,
I am the champion.
but I kind of just want to have, you know, like a swinging dick competition and see if I can assault this holding with this army.
And iron.
I didn't take any attrition. We have some this is nice. 4% melee attack skill, 4% shots per minute. I mean, what else do we have here? Melee damage, missile damage. I'd rather have the attack skill be upgraded. Plus it puts 20 to your charge bonus. I mean, their melee attack is now 53, which is very respectable, I believe. Like, can we look at these guys? I mean, their melee attack is 16. I mean, literally, like, these spearmen, I could probably just frontally charge them. Like, what's a pikeman? I mean, pikeman's gonna be low too, but I mean, they're 36. What do we got over here? Can't see it. Okay, so
To the halls of heroes.
I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this. I have more men than them. I have an elephant. Like, you can just kind of dismount these guys and have them go over the wall, and they're just kind of like not too bad at fighting. What I can also do is, which I think I might do, is their guys are coming in as reinforcements. If I can catch them before they get in the city, that spells big trouble for them. I mean, they only have like literally like one guy in the city. And again, like, the reason that it's good to assault this or to siege this last holding, is I don't know if it puts them all under attrition. I don't think so. I think that has to do with them being out of food or whatever the fuck the AI is doing wrong.
Horse archers! They will bleed
I want to know what this thing actually does. I want to know if you can come here and throw torches at the gate.
battle ready!
Like,
Young axes!
as people say this thing is useless, I want to see if it's useful. So let's get crazy here, and
Archers!
I also had another thought, but I forgot what I was saying. Alright, they're almost certainly not going to come from over here. If I had to bet, I would think that they would be coming from somewhere over here. But let's station these guys all around the map. And then take, you know, our mobility and use it to our advantage. You know, and leave some just back at home. And leave the elephants here. Where the fuck is my general?
Archers!
Okay,
Noble horse!
you and you stay together, because I equally don't want you guys to die. All these guys can drop their siege equipment for now. Although the siege equipment
Missile warriors!
might be close enough to destroy. Oh, hey, you can do that. So let's move this back. I mean, this is probably fine.
We hunger for blood and battle!
This thing lets you burn the gate
Reinforcements
down.
approaching.
Might be better than the battering ram. Alright, reinforcements approaching. Where? I'm not seeing any yet. I really don't want to jump around like this. It kind of makes me dizzy. Is there 2 units here? What is going on? What the fuck are you doing?
Warriors ready! Follow me!
Alright, this thing does seem kind of fucking useless. I don't understand what the point is. I hope I'm not missing the reinforcements. Oh, here they are.
Pass you!
Horse archers!
Did I not just tell these guys to move? These are their skirmish cavalry. You know, I could just say fuck it and we could wipe out a whole lot of their infantry.
Knights ready! Yeah!
Not the most efficient way to do that, but that's okay. Oh, you get fucked over here with that.
Mounted missile warriors!
Noble horse archers! Step archers!
The gods
As long as you keep those other missile troops moving, they can't shoot at you. I got a bunch of my own guys there.
We'll kill them all!
Step archers!
This guy's still not taking any damage.
Archers!
I'm pretty proud of this idea that I came up to intercept their reinforcements before they came out.
Noble horse archers!
You know, it might not be like the biggest, you know, advance ever known to man, but
Step archers!
I thought it was kind of clever.
Fire! Fire on them! We hunger for blood and battle!
Like, these spearmen, dude, honestly probably can't even hit me.
The men are wavering.
Who's wavering? These guys? What the fuck is the point of this thing? It didn't even stop them from getting hit? What the fuck? I don't... I'm not really clear on the whole galley thing.
An entire unit has perished.
That's too bad. RIP young axes. I've lost one of these guys. They're just so beastly, dude. Their armor, I'm telling you. It's it's a lot. I'm pretty sure that 100. I think like that was like Sacred Band, which is like the Carthaginian like elite hoplite unit, which I thought was kind of underwhelming because they don't do that much damage. But I mean, like they were like this type of armor. I don't really. I mean, I gotta get in the city, I guess.
Step archers!
Young axes!
I don't think that these guys are gonna make it.
Horse archers!
Kind of interested in the whole burning down the gates thing again. I'm always a sucker for that. There's some units. I mean, we could theoretically win without ever going in the city. There's the other units. Alright, so for this, I think you have to have skirmish and fire at will off. And this gate is untargetable. So there goes that plan. For whatever reason, I can't target this.
Weapons ready!
Oh, now I can. Okay.
Warriors!
So how about these guys?
Move out!
This thing does literally nothing. If it doesn't even stop them from getting killed. Like if other units can get underneath it. Okay, so those torches didn't even do any damage to the gate. I don't know if this is like a legendary thing. I'm probably burning my own shit down.
Charge!
Step archers!
Those effects make my computer lag like a motherfucker. So like yeah, like I don't know how many of these are getting, you know, hit by this, blocked by this galley. Well, now the galley's gone.
Young axes!
It just doesn't seem to be doing too much damage here. And I'm sure my guys are gonna eventually just start dropping like flies. I mean, when the AI throws torches at the gate, it goes up by like multiple percentages. Who do I have over
Horse
here?
archers!
Riders, forward! Come on! Stab them!
I can't tell if that was better. It's at 13%. Let's wait here. I mean, and people, someone on Reddit, I think someone that watches the series was saying, well, it's because they have less troops. I don't think that's true because they're not, every unit doesn't throw a torch anyway. I mean, this looks just like it does when an 80 unit troop throws it. Maybe that's an abstraction. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna burn this down, and just, you know, it might just take a while. See, like the volley's only 1%, 2%. That's not how it works for the AI. I don't know if their gate health is just buffed, or like it's a problem with horse archers. I'd have to try it on normal, which I suppose I could do in a custom battle. These guys are down to 22. Like, here's the armor coming into play, I would say. Let's see how long. Well, the young axe, are they throwing? Are they just like stuck? Where are they? Dude, I think they're like not able to get hit, but they're also kind of stuck in there. Oh, no, they are. They're throwing. These guys aren't throwing at the gate. I'm pretty convinced that this is a horse archer problem. There, that one did no damage. There's a couple volleys in a row where it's doing no damage. Well, they're also getting stuck by that thing. So, I mean, this is not the best test. It's still at 53. I mean, really not that much different. I really don't think it has anything to do with the unit size, unless the amount of torches that they throw is an abstraction. I doubt that every guy in here throws a torch. I just don't think it happens. Like, these guys aren't throwing torches. So I don't think it's a unit size thing. Because it would look really impressive if all 80 units or whatever threw a torch at the gate. But it doesn't look like that. You guys can all take a break.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
So again, sorry, this is more of, you know, an experiment than anything else. I want these other guys to come over here, and it's hard to move them when you can't move. And just get on the damn ladders. Whatever this thing is. I mean, I guess you go behind the ladder with it. Maybe it's useful against the siege units. The siege defenses. Which, by the way, does this place have siege defenses? I think it was supposed to. It's pretty funny that these guys are like stuck here. And all their torches get blocked. I want to move them, but they'll die. Like, as soon as possible. Let's just see, like, well, let's have these guys drop these pieces of siege equipment. See if they have more success. So, you know, this is like a learning experience of the game, dude. I don't usually ever burn down the gates. I usually have ballistas, but I don't have ballistas in this campaign because there's so much other stuff I need to concentrate on with the food and the public order. You know, building the you guys need to run. Building the thing to get ballistas is you know, kind of not an option sometimes. Yeah.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful
I have a feeling that that's going to happen quite a lot here. So let's take some horse archers. Let's dismount them. Let's have them pick this shit up. I don't know if shift queuing is gonna do that or not. I think they're all stuck in the thing. Oh, some of them aren't. 64,
Our men
65.
flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
I mean, seriously, this seems like it's going almost faster, and they only have
An entire unit
like
has perished.
6 guys. R.I.P. Young Axes. Did that one have a silver
An entire
chevron?
unit has perished.
Sorry, you had to be the whipping boy for my curiosity. I'm sorry, you guys have to be the whipping boy of my curiosity. But hey, we're an educational series here. We're discovering things about the game together. Why? Why? This takes a goddamn long time. Dude, I might lose by time limit. I just thought of that. Like, I don't think I'm going to, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. Like, if these guys were to all die, which I don't think they're going to. They're not getting shot at. Unless I'm, like, missing something. Now they are. Interesting. I would consider that a bug. So, I do think that there's, like, somewhere you could stand to take this without taking damage from the towers. But I'm not too sure. Alright, now they're gonna stop shooting. We can get all our guys up here. Although I'm not sure if they can actually get in the city. Oh, here.
We have captured a tower.
I'm pretty sure these guys will beat spearmen in straight up melee. Who has 8 health? Get the fuck out of here. Don't die. You have 2 silver chevrons, dude. You are not dying. You're gonna die. Why aren't you responding to commands?
Our men flee the field of battle.
Don't die.
This is a shameful
Please.
display. Archers!
What's going on down here? Are they fighting them in melee? Oh, now I don't hold the gate anymore. What's the problem? Should they not be firing at these guys? Someone on Reddit also said that would have shooting a high arc shot has less damage and accuracy. I mean, that could be true. I just don't know where people come up with these things, because some of them aren't true at all.
We have captured a tower.
All right, let's get in here.
Advance at speed.
Now let's see if we can get in the gates. Yes.
Raiders, advance.
I'm sorry that this took so long. It's, figuring out how to seed shit when, low risk, not gonna lose the battle. I wish that stupid, worthless galley wasn't in the way to see, the real type of numbers. Might go by that obelisk. Probably not gonna go through here, although these fucking dude, like, big statues like this, this is gonna sound stupid, but they, like, scare the fuck out of me. Like, I'll have nightmares where it's just, like, old, abandoned, like, ancient Greek or Roman cities, and then there's always waterways, like canals, like Venice or something like that.
Kill 'em all!
And, it's just, like, dark waterways, and it's dark out, and it's decrepit, and the statues are falling apart, and there's just, like, big, giant statues like that. And it just, like, creeps me the fuck out for some reason. I can't believe I just mentioned that. We'll see if anyone makes it this far into this episode, or into the series for that matter. But yeah, statues scare the fuck out of me, and statues apparently when I was a little kid scared me. There was a National Geographic magazine in my parents' bedroom, and it had some scary looking statue on it from like an ancient culture. Not a giant one like the ones that scare me today, but like just like like a I was a little kid, like probably under 5 years old, and it would scare the fuck out of me, and I called it the statch, and maybe that's where it all began. Although I didn't have this fear of giant statues until recently, within the last several years, I would say. I don't really want to be sitting here fighting these elephants in melee. I think that National Geographic magazine also had some titties in it. You know, those like tribeswoman titties that you see when you're 12 years old and you're like, oh shit. I shouldn't be looking at this, but I am. This was, when I was 12, we didn't have the internet like we had today. I mean, YouTube didn't exist. YouTube didn't exist when I was in college, which is crazy to think about. I was like in college at the time of like The Social Network, like the movie. Like I had, an email address of like it was a big deal when Facebook came to our school, because it used to be set up by schools, and like groups weren't universal. So you'd have like 50 hottest girls, University of Iowa chapter. Like that's where I went to school, University of Iowa. And then there would be like 50 hottest girls, University of Indiana chapter. So like there would be, nothing was connected. It was like all individualized to schools. You needed like an EDU email address to get in. So it was like, dude, I don't want to sound like a fucking lame, but like Facebook was bad fucking ass when it came out. Like girls would be posting like all sorts of pictures, dude, and there wasn't like privacy settings really. Like if someone was in your school, I'm pretty sure you could just see their shit, or at least no one cared, because it was like only students. You would have your professors, but like I'm sure if anyone's watching this, like I'm sure a lot of you guys are in high school, but like in like college, like your professors, you could fucking blow blunt smoke in your professor's face. They don't give a fuck. Like they don't care what you do in your off time, It's not like high school. You're an adult, you're Jesus. So when you post pictures of you drinking, on the internet scantily clad, like your professor might be like, that woman's uncouth, but they wouldn't be like, uh, I'm gonna call their parents. Like that doesn't happen. So Facebook was badass. It was full of girls dressed like sluts. I don't know what it is now. I don't sit around on Facebook anymore, and I am all the people I'm friends with on Facebook are people my age with families and kids and things like that. So uh, gone are those days. 20 public order per turn and with no negative effects? Well, fucking F me running. Well, I'm looking over this. I'm, I just can't get over this plus 20 public order. Why can't I build that? I wonder if I can build something like that. Okay, well, that's going to be the end of this episode. It ran long. I hope you liked my musings, opening up about my inner fears, talking about Facebook being badass, sounding like a fucking dork. Not that creating a 44-part video series based on a video game isn't dorky to begin with. Um, but yeah, I don't have anything to say. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Come on back for episode 45. Late then.